Would you like to 10x, 50x, or even 100x your money? Does this sound too good to be true? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how I would invest $1,000 if I was starting afresh in cryptocurrency, and you know that I'm going to go high risk. So I need to inform you, I am not a financial advisor. Treat this purely as educational purposes only. FOMO into the research, not into the projects that I highlight in this video. If you enjoy these sorts of videos and want to build generational level wealth, I'd really appreciate it if you mash that like button, subscribe, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And for more urgent, time-sensitive news, join us in the Discord. Link is in the description of the video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So I'm going to bring you over to my trusted spreadsheet, and basically we're looking to invest $1,000. We're starting completely from scratch because, you know, we've never invested in crypto before. Now, the approach that I'm going to take is we're going to have 25% as one section of the portfolio, another 25% breaking it down, 20%, 15%, 10%, and 5%. And basically what we're going to look to do is just make sure we have a diverse portfolio. I think this is really important, and you know, it removes an element of risk, you know, having all your eggs in one basket and all that wonderful stuff. Now, you will see a lot of people talking about like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that sort of stuff, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm more high risk. I'm here to make money, you know, in the short, medium, and long term. And you know, if you've only got $1,000 to invest, like I have in this scenario, I'm here to make gains, and I'm here to then look to put that in safer assets as time progresses. That's just my thoughts, my opinion. As I said earlier, I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this as educational purposes only. You do you, I'm doing me. This is what I would do. Okay, so we're going to start off, and we're going to unveil the first one would be Bitcoin. And I think it's really important that you do have something that is like, I guess, the leader, the original, and Bitcoin is just that. It's not something that we're going to make a huge amount of money on, but I do think that it just gives us that air of security for our portfolio. Obviously, if we go take a look at Bitcoin, it's up 0.20% at the time of recording at $23,023. Ranked number 1 by market cap. It's absolutely monstrous by market cap, and it doesn't seem to be budging anytime soon. Although I do believe that over time we are likely to see Bitcoin get flipped. I think we'll get Ethereum flipped. I think we'll get Bitcoin flipped. I'm not saying what project's going to do it, but you know, if you know me well enough, you can probably let me know in the comments below what coin you think I'm talking about flipping both Ethereum and Bitcoin in the future. Let me know if you can guess what one I think it is. I'll let you know whether you're correct or not in the comments below. So that's the first one. Now, most other channels will probably tell you Ethereum. I'm not going to go with Ethereum. I'm going to go with Cardano. And like, for me, you know, if you watch the channel, you know we're big fans of Cardano. I think it's superior technology. I like the leadership. I like the team. I like what they're doing, and ultimately I think that, you know, it's poised to do really well in the next bull market. And as it's a fresh start, and we're investing today, and we're here to make as much money from this $1,000 as possible, so we can then put it into safer assets later, I would be going for Cardano. But obviously that comes with its own risk. But I do think it's a blue chip as I perceive it currently. Now, if we have a look at Cardano, it's up 2.36% at the time of recording at 0.3969, ranked 8th by market cap. Again, it's got a huge market cap, and because of that, I think it's one to say that we're pretty safe to you know, think that it's going to do okay, right? So yeah, I forgot to share the screen. There we go, 39.69, up 2.36%. So yeah, look, for me, Cardano is a project that, you know, is going to do really well. It's a layer 1. So yeah, it's kind of my thoughts on it. Let me know whether you would have something different in that spot. Interested to get, you know, how you would break it down, and what you would invest in if you only had $1,000 to invest right now, starting afresh. So let's move on to the next one, and that would be Matic. Now, for me, 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗔𝗥 is a project that I have been invested in for a long time. It's ranked 10th by market cap. It's $1.30. It's up 5.77% at the time of recording. But why do I talk about Matic? I mean, I got into this one at like 1.5 cents. I think it's a fantastic project. I think they've navigated the bear market, impeccably. I think that they're going to continue to grow from strength to strength, and because of that, I think they're just going to do really, really well. Now, I am going to split this section of the portfolio, so I'm not just going to have Matic in there. I'm going to go with another risky one. I'm going to go with 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪. I just think that this one is a really interesting project. I think most of the like lockups and stuff are out of the way now, and because of that, I think that 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪 has a good opportunity. It's $34.01. It's down 3.38% at the time of recording. It's a layer 2 protocol. It's 180th rank by market cap. If we pull up the website here, it gives you an idea of what's going on. I just think that this is a good layer 2 project to be looking at, and because it's a DAO, again, it just brings me with a little bit more confidence, and because of that, I think we should be looking at these. And again, I said this would be higher risk than the average YouTube channel would be putting out there. So you do you, I'm doing me, but this is how I would do it. Go do your own research. Don't invest based on anything that I'm saying in this video. So there we go. We've got 70% of the portfolio wrapped up with Bitcoin, Cardano, Matic, and 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗠. If we get down to the next section, that would be Chainlink. Now, for me, Chainlink is a fantastic project. It's a project that, obviously is around oracles. It's up 2.40% at the time of recording at $7.17, ranked 21st by market cap. It is the leader in this sector. So, there is no bigger oracle project. There isn't an oracle project that is more integrated than Chainlink. So I think this has an air of safety about it, but, it's still, a good way off its all-time high, and I think that it will basically recover and go back up to its all-time high and surpass it. So that takes up 15% of the portfolio. So there we go. I think we're doing a fantastic job. If we move on, we look at AI projects, and AI is something that Nick and myself have been massively invested in for a long time, and we've talked about it for over 2 years on the channel. Pretty much from the start of the channel. It might have even been the first video we did on the channel, if not the second or third. And it's obviously the narrative right now is AI, and people are able to see how powerful artificial intelligence and machine learning is. So it's great that we've seen that, but I still think there's a long way to go for them to reach their full potential. So I think that it'd be a great opportunity starting fresh today, not necessarily with buying them all today, but these are the projects that we would be looking to get into over time. So yeah, rather interesting. But if we go to have a look at some examples that we've got here, we've got 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪, we've got NuNet, and we've got AGIX. So I would decide, maybe I have a basket of these ones. I'm unsure, but ultimately 10% of my $1,000 investment is going into AI. I think it's going to do really, really well, and I think that there's so many different sectors. I mean, you look at metaverse, they could do with AI, interacting. I mean, look how empty Decentraland is. I think that, there's the marketplace with Singularity Net, there's investments with Singularity DAO, and much, much more. So look, that has to sort of be in the portfolio, in my opinion. Moving to the last 5%, and these would be moonshot projects. So some people would see these as something like 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗠, Dogecoin, like those sorts of coins where they're like, they could just explode and do really well. So you could put those in, but I think differently. I like 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗪. I'm not going to say that it's like a moonshot project, but it's super early, and there's a lot of work ahead of them. But I do think that it's a fantastic project. So let's have a listen to what Sam had to say about 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗪, the CEO of 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗪.
I think there's a really interesting narrative that could eventually come out, which is, why would we need something like universal basic income when we can monetize our personal data that can create a universal income stream without having to rely on charity or wealth redistribution or anything like that. Like if I'm just walking around with my phone doing the same thing I do every day anyway, but now I'm suddenly making, $50 a day or $150 a day or however much it is because advertisers are paying me for that data. I see this as a win-win as long as I'm in control, right? I need to be the one that's in control of my data. So I think it's a very, very powerful evolution.
That's brilliant. Hopefully that gives you sort of a flavor of, what Findora is all about. Really like that project. And you can check out the full interview on the Cheeky Crypto podcast. But, we've got SHIB and you've also got private sales. And private sales are something that you can get in at the ground level right at the start of the projects. Lots of risk, obviously. But, ultimately you could get an absolute bargain and you could see these projects moon. Now we do have some private sales going on in our Discord for our NFT holders. Link is in the description. Check out the Discord, ask any questions that you got. We recently did 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧, which is a layer 2 project on the Cardano ecosystem for scaling for artificial intelligence and machine learning on the Cardano ecosystem, a ledgerless blockchain. And I think, there's loads of use cases for ledgerless blockchains. So these are the sort of caliber of private sales that we do in our Discord. It's under the SingularityNet ecosystem. And our next one is Rejuve. So definitely worth jumping in the Discord, checking these sorts of things out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. A bit of fun, something a little bit different. I hope you took something from it. Let me know how you would construct your dream $1,000 portfolio if you were starting again in crypto for 2023 in the comments below, and jump in the Discord, have some more meaningful conversations with us. Would love to see you there. If you enjoyed the video, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.